Coming to talk with you today about XCN. We're going to look at the chart on XCN, the cryptocurrency Onyx coin, set at 0.0039. We have been on the new day almost 2 hours, and we up 0.76%. Onyx coin looks like it's trying to break through this area of resistance right here where we at. We had a big liquidation spike back on the 30th, but that was to take out some shorts. XCN is really overshorted. If you look at the chart when we get on coin glass, hope everybody's having a good 4th of July weekend. We're looking over here at XCN. I want to bring you an update on the charts here. And what we're seeing on the chart is XCN is showing mild strength on the 1 hour chart. I got here on the closer time frame, shorter time frame on XCN on coin glass. And we're trading near the upper end of its recent range after the July 1st announcement, Onyx Mesh. So, key indicators, we're going to break down volume and order. Order flow CVD. So the order flow CVD is set negative. Sellers still dominant overall. On our aggregated spot CVD, we set negative. Spot selling pressure persists. And on our funding rates, we're still negative. Shorts are being rewarded. So open interest is stable. We look at the futures bid, NAS Delta, we're mildly negative. And the verdict of all this, no strong buying conviction yet. What we're seeing, sellers still in control. Momentum on the MACD, we got weak bullish crossover with small green on the histogram. We got a slight positive, that's showing slight positive momentum. And RSI is approaching overbought territory, showing strength but caution for pullback, y'all. Stochastic RSI is deeply overbought and starting to roll over. A verdict short term overbought. What does that equal? A risk of correction. And on a structural and outlook, price is consolidating just below recent highs. Resistance sets around 0040 up to 0042 on the chart. We do have support back down at 0038 to 0037. My short term, we could see in the next couple hours going into tomorrow. I'm short term. I'm biased. I'm cautiously bullish, but overbought right now. We could see a slight pullback. The small positive MACD and RSI is encouraging, but the stochastic RSI is being extremely high and negative. Volume delta suggests we're going to have a possible pullback, or we could just sit here and consolidate before any stronger move, whether we break above the 0040 with increasing spot buying, and that would, if we could do that with the volume picking up, I could get more bullish on XCN. And I'm still bullish on it long term, y'all. I really am. And this, July the 1st, early announced, the Onyx Mesh. They called it the start of the new era for XCN. And we're breaking down, we're going to break out, bring to you exactly what Onyx Mesh is, why it matters, and whether, this is actually bullish for the token or just more hype. And so what exactly did they announce, if you ask the question? It's Onyx Mesh. It's a layer 1 blockchain built in collaboration with Chain. It's designed, to power the next generation of regulated financial infrastructure. Think compliance-friendly DeFi institutional grade applications and tokenization, which is really hot in the crypto market right now, tokenizing assets, real world assets. We see that with XLM, we see it with Canton Network. And you got the seamless cross-chain functionality while staying connected to the original Onyx ecosystem. And the team is positioning this as a major upgrade. And it's moving beyond, just the XCN ledger to create a more powerful scalability network focused on real world financial use cases. And why this matters for XCN. Now the big question, is this good for the price of XCN? It does show that the team is actively building and delivering on roadmap items. And you don't see a lot of hype from the team. You don't see the team hardly. It's kind of private. And that could be good factors or it could be bad for XCN. Right now, I'm kind of split 50-50. It's a good thing that, but you need the team out there doing really more than what they're doing, but they're still building the protocol. They're building up this XCN ledger. So what I think is going to come next is partnerships. Now, if they don't start bringing out partnerships, and people say, well, partnerships matter. It would be nice, to hear some major bank, or just say, for instance, with the DTCC, they announced something with XCN since this has happened. Everybody that's looking bad on XCN, well, what would you do then? You'd run to the market to buy XCN or buy more. Maybe the team's been in contact with trying to get partnerships, but this right here might have been what was holding them back. So, besides just coming out to the public and hey, say, what would it do to XCN for them to come out and announce, well, we don't have this part on the ledger. Banks are really wanting to see this. And when we went to present it, we didn't have it. This was missing. This was the main key that was holding us from keeping us from getting. And then the whole retail, what you think they're going to do? They're going to go and sell. Well, we got a team that don't know what they're doing. We invested in a ledger with a team behind the ledger that don't have no idea what they're doing. So, and if we look at the market so far, the reaction from it's mildly bullish, but many holders were hoping for a major I was hoping for a major partnership or a big utility announcement, but we got solid technical upgrading, and that's very important. This might have been the key. This might have been the last final process that the XCN that they needed to become somewhat like XLM, XRP, and many others. So as we can see, the market it's been kind of neutral, slightly bullish, like I say. What it was, by the rumor, sell the news, played out again. And technically, XCN is still in the downtrend, but holding important levels. If XCN continues delivering upgrades and brings real adoption to Mesh, this could be the foundation for a strong recovery when the broader market turns bullish, y'all. And you ask what my take is. This is long-term bullish for the project. I really do believe it. But short-term price action likely will stay choppy we couldn't move up and down till this market totally turns around. And then as we come out of this bear market, we may see some partnerships with XCN. I do believe this was very important for XCN. Like I say, we ain't hear no major announcements. We ain't hear no partnerships or nothing. But if you, I mean, XCN's gonna go up in price. But real with this right here, this is gonna turn it more bullish. You're gonna see banks looking. You're gonna see institutions. You could even see DTCC looking over here at XCN. You know, and say, hey, now they got their stuff together now. We can go over there and talk with them. And if you're bullish on XCN, just let us know in the comments. You know, smash that like button, subscribe for more updates when I bring you XCN. But this right here, y'all, this is really good for the XCN community. It ain't what we wanted to hear. I'm just coming to you straight and honest. We would have loved to more rather have a major partnership announcement. But, you know, it's a step moving forward. And anything that could help XCN move forward means it's going to help the price go up eventually with XCN. And on the price, we could, as Bitcoin goes up, we're going to see XCN grind up. You're going to start to see the volume pick up on the price. The volume pick up on XCN, and then you're going to see the price move up. I meant to say, I hate to see these spikes up like I do here, but that's just liquidation spikes, I call them, because as you can see on the chart over here, XCN right here, look how it shorted this market. Look what happened when that spike went up. See right here, it took out them shorts, and guess what? They come right back in. Come right back in the market. Why it's over shorted, I do not know, but a lot of people shorting XCN, predicting it's going to go down, but that's why you see these big ramp, these spikes up. The market manipulators, as they call them, that manipulate the market, these exchanges that liquidate these traders, they get them. They really get them. And we could see the price of XTN move on up. Now, right now, we're going to come up to some major support levels up here, like getting above this 382, and then you got the 236 up here. From 00400 up to 00405, we could see a little struggle there for XCN. I do see Bitcoin probably starting to pull back a little bit on the day. It could pull back because we left some imbalances down to the downside. So don't be surprised if we see Bitcoin pull back. It's been trying to push up through this area of resistance right here, this gap right here, to the upside. And after it tries for a while, it's probably going to get a rejection and come back down. Now it would be bullish. Now I think we did close the day out above the zero right here, above 62,147. Now, if we could stay above that's going to confirm on Bitcoin a bullish continuation. And so, what does that mean for XCN? We're going to see a bullish continuation for XCN. I hate it when it does that. I'll be glad when everything's set up in here. I hate this right here. But yeah, if we could continue pushing up, like I say, we got the 382. The main thing is getting up here above 00413 and holding this range up here above this on the 4 hour chart. we did close today about, right above the half right here. That shows some bullish continuation. And like I say, we need volume to pick up. It picked up. It pushed us up above that half for today, and held it. And then we need some more volume to come in here on the buying side. We need some more volume to come in here on the buying side. So if you like XCN, like I say, put it in the comments, subscribe to the channel, because I haven't done a video on XCN for a while. I've just been holding back, waiting on the announcement, and just seeing how the reaction to the price would be. But right now, this push up right here, to be honest with you, more or less it following Bitcoin. Bitcoin's pulling up some of these alts, and it is good news, but you don't see a lot of volume on XCN right now. So when you get these push ups like this, it's kind of weak, because nobody's you got people that's holding XCN. Onyx Coin's got a community behind it. But it's just hard to get these projects off the ground. But this mesh, this Onyx Mesh is, I think that was the last piece of the puzzle. Now, from this move forward, we need to see some partnerships. I really do. I know y'all might not like to talk about it, but all these other cryptos has got partnerships. All these other projects has got partnerships. These ledgers, XLM, XRP, and so on and so forth. It's time for some type of announcement to start rolling out on XCN, and I'm hoping for that, y'all. I really am. But we're seeing XCN this bull run that just passed. XCN did really good on gains. To me, I think it did better than XRP and all these others. So if you was invested in the bottom of the bear market in 23, and you held XCN and you rode it to the top. Now, if you didn't sell and you was following the wrong content, well, you're still in the profit, but nothing like you was. But XCN produced some good returns on those that invested in it. So think about that. But I'm gonna leave you with that. We'll be back this week with another update on XCN. We're gonna, if you want us to cover it every day, you're just gonna have to leave it in the comments and let us know. But I try not to push so much of one out every day. But if you want to update on XCN every day or crypto, just let us know, and we'll be glad to cover it for you, because I do cover quite a bit that I'm invested in. I believe in diversifying. So I hold several cryptos, but you'll have to go and look at the channel, and there's one over there that you hold that you want to get an update on. Just click on it, check it out. But we're gonna let you go. See you in the next one. Till then, God bless you.